All right, thanks, Jacob. It's no secret that every dollar is being stretched when it comes to rebuilding after storms.
Mississippi is leading the nation when it comes to damaging tornadoes. Our Scott Martin joins us with a look at the pocket pinch it can put on state and local leaders.
Well, Joey and Andrea, our state is no stranger when it comes to seeing natural disasters, just like that February tornado that moved through Columbus and did a lot of damage, including damage to this home right here behind me. Now, due to the number of storms and due to major storms like Hurricane Katrina that many in this area remember, storms like that has forced FEMA to be more particular when it comes out to giving federal funds. It was only 5 years ago when the city of Louisville was darkened with its worst nightmare.
We lost our hospital. We lost 350 homes within our county. So it was a day of tremendous loss.
But it didn't take long for FEMA to step in. Winston County was declared a disaster area within 72 hours after the tornado.
It would only take one glance on the ground to see that the damage here was significant enough that we were going to have FEMA assistance in order to recover.
FEMA guidelines often change when we see large disasters like Hurricane Harvey destroying a city of millions. FEMA is forced to be more resourceful with funds.
As we see reductions in that immediately is going to put the burden back on local budgets, back on state budgets. Right now, not many local organizations have a disaster budget or a rainy day budget.
Only 5 months into 2019, Mississippi already leads the U.S. with the highest number of tornadoes. Damage that's not as catastrophic, but it's widespread through many counties.
It's unprecedented. We go back, we had really bad storms, but the number of storms we've had. So that changes the way that FEMA's having to look at the criteria.
The National Weather Service confirms that 75 tornadoes have touched down in the state so far this year. In just one day, the state beat its yearly average when 44 were confirmed during the April 18th outbreak. Now, with severe weather season still active and hurricane season around the corner, state and local leaders are planning ahead.
We have to be very resourceful in identifying resources that we can either provide or point counties or municipalities in the direction of.
Debris removal and housing are the biggest issues Mississippi faces. In Columbus, a lot of homes damaged were rental properties. Long-term housing isn't something that's readily available.
We have a Mississippi Disaster Grant Housing Program where we can help counties for short-term getting alternate housing.
Again, the problem is the lack of money that may be available. Since Mother Nature doesn't stop throwing punches, neither do our leaders.
We have to fight for every dollar that we can get for disaster grant assistance.
In part one of our series yesterday, we talked about public assistance and individual assistance. Now, we do know that individual assistance has been denied, but MEMA is still working on getting new numbers and more paperwork to turn over to FEMA, appealing that decision to deny the individual assistance. Now, coming up tomorrow, we're going to take a look at the volunteers who we are so thankful for and the impact that they're making in our communities. Reporting live in Columbus, Scott Martin, WCBI News.